yes, dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you guys all out there, wherever you are, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you are highly welcome to this hot afternoon special edition. Let's get started. This is Salon's blog, and I'm glad, I'm excited to be back this afternoon. Dear friends, yes, Chelsea are in the news again with UEFA. We understand UEFA expect to resolve Chelsea's FFP situation by the end of May. Chelsea's FFP situation, UEFA is expected to finish or to resolve it by the end of May. Yes, Chelsea in productive fresh talks, separate to an already agreed 10 million euro settlement. 200 million Chelsea women team not factored into calculations. 200 million pounds Chelsea women team not factored into calculations. Dear friends, you see, we can escape it in England with the EPL, but we might not be able to escape it in Europe. The rules are clear. Financial fair play rules are very clear in Europe. Now, we are all ready to pay a settlement fee of about 8 million pounds, which is about 10 million euro. But there are fresh issues, including the sale of the women team of 200 million pounds. When the team is actually reported to be just around 1.3 million pounds on the books. It is what it is. This is your hot afternoon news, and I will not take much time. So quickly, let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, well, we understand Kendry Paez, the player that was in England about a month ago. He was with Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge under the tutelage of Enzo Maresca. Dear friend, now as we speak, he's in France training with Strasbourg. Yes, he's currently training with Strasbourg. Kendry Paez spotted with Liam Rosenau's squad on a training pitch at Strasbourg. The session is part of his acclimatization process to Rosenau's coaching style and methods. He was the first in England under Enzo Maresca. Now they moved him to Strasbourg. What does that mean? Are we going to be seeing him playing for Strasbourg next season instead of Chelsea? Dear friend, we wait to see. We wait to see what exactly that is about to happen there. For now, the reason why the player came is to get acclimatized with Europe. From where he's coming from, South America and Europe is different. So we understand they made him to come earlier so they can get acclimatized with Europe. Now, for him to move from Chelsea, from Cobham to France under the tutelage of Rosenau, I'm not sure what the plans are. Whether next season he'll be playing with Strasbourg or he'll be with Chelsea, we wait to see. But Kendry Paez has been training with Strasbourg since Tuesday. A loan move is being considered. Oh, okay. A loan move to Strasbourg for another season is being considered right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. A loan move for Kendry Paez, another season on loan. Well, we wait to see what happens next. Now, before I go to this, let me just let it out. Mikel Obi, John Obi Mikel. Yes, we all know him on Obi-Wan podcast yesterday, speaking at length as usual. He spoke on many issues regarding Chelsea Football Club. He touched on Jackson's performance. This time around, he has some good words about Jackson. Yeah, he spoke about the coach and the club in general. But there's one thing that he spoke about again, which is beginning to raise more eyebrows, is on Victor Osimhen. Mikel Obi sounds as if Victor Osimhen is already in Chelsea, like as if he has already accepted the deal. No matter how much Chelsea is offering him, the player just wants to play for Chelsea and Chelsea is not willing to accept him. It's like Mikel wants us to believe right now And I want to believe him also that the player actually wants his next destination to be England and it has to be Chelsea. But it looks like it is our owners, our sporting director that are not willing. Let me listen to what he said. Mikel Obi says, it will be really sad if we don't get a player who supported us a kid. A player who supported Chelsea as a kid and want to play for this football club. These are Mikel Obi's words. I'm taking it again. It will be really sad if we don't get a player who supported us as a kid and want to play for this football club. He continued. His idol is Drogba. He will want to break records win us trophies, get us back to the top. Come for Drogba's records. I'm telling you that will be his mission. Says, I am telling you that will be his mission. If the club chose not to pursue it, then, well, fair enough. Good luck to them. But the good thing about it is we know where we left it. We know where we left it. I mean, the last summer, the discussions, the talks between Chelsea and the player. Mikel is saying that the good thing is that Chelsea's camp, our sporting directors and the players' camp know where they left off last summer. So it will not be difficult to conclude. Now listen, he says, but the good thing about it is we know where we left off. We can literally pick the phone up. We can literally pick the phone up and get him straight in the door. Get him in. These are the words of Mikel Obi. We know where we literally left off last summer. We can pick the phone up and get him in. Get him in. Dear friends, my understanding on this issue is very simple. Mikel is close to Victor Osimhen enough. He knows the player's position. He knows the player's mind. I believe if the player is not willing to play for Chelsea, Mikel wouldn't be speaking this way. And if the player has his own plans, he would have let Mikel know. Right now, I want to believe that Mikel knows exactly what he's talking about, that the player is ready for Chelsea and he wants to come to Chelsea. If it is true, if it is so, then dear friend, we have no worries next season. If what Mikel is saying and has been saying all this was about Victor Osimhen is true, then Chelsea needs not to worry about anything. If it is about the wages, the player is willing. We can negotiate. First season, we are going to give you £150,000 with bonuses. Second season, we increase it to 180. Third season, you give us 7 years contract. By the time the 7th year, you are collecting £300,000 a week. By then, Chelsea would have won at least 6-7 trophies as well. Yes. For me, it would be a good deal if Chelsea can get on the phone like Mikel Obi proposed. Let's get a deal done. Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. I see it happening. Unless, according to Mikel Obi, unless Chelsea do not want to get on the phone. What do you think, dear friends? Right now, what Chelsea needs now is a striker like Victor Osimhen alongside Jackson. Jackson alone, it has proven that Jackson is good. But if something happens to Jackson, then we going nowhere. If Jackson have another injury right now, there's no one there. So we need a player like Victor Osimhen, just a little ahead of Jackson. Let them compete for spot. After all, Jackson can play from left side as well. And so let them compete. And if one is unable or injury or anything or illness, the second one is still available. These are all big players. I believe Jackson is developing so fast. Jackson in a game we always saw it. We now know Chelsea fans that were against Jackson before now can tell what Jackson can do in this squad. So wholeheartedly, I pray and hope Chelsea can get on the phone as Mikel Obi has proposed and get a job done. Ladies and gentlemen, quickly before I let you go, it is hot in the afternoon. Leicester City became the first side in English football history, in English Football League history, to lose 8 home games in a row without scoring a goal. Leicester City, yeah, it is a record. Leicester City became the first side in Football League history, to lose 8 home games in a row without scoring a single goal, and under the tutelage of no other person than the Manchester United legend, Ruud van Nistelrooy. What does this tell you? You know, it seems like among all the Manchester United ex-players that are coaching, that are into football right now, that are into coaching, all the ex-United players that are into coaching, this is the most successful among them. Ruud van Nistelrooy. He is the most successful among them in terms of Manchester United old players, legends that are into coaching. Ruud van Nistelrooy is the most successful among them, and this is his record. It's sad. I mean, since Leicester City signed him on, he's been the most disappointing disappointing appointment this season. Let me say, he's breaking numerous records, and this one he. You know, this guy took over United in an interim position. He was first of all assistant, right, to Erik ten Hag. My namesake Eric, right? Now, when Erik ten Hag was sacked, he was asked to take over as an interim coach, and he was doing quite well. The boat was moving smoothly. They were sailing through. Then United went in for Amorim. Amorim took now to the club from where, I think during Van Nistelrooy's time, they were, I think, 9th on the league table or so, or 8th. They were just around 7, 8, 9. Amorim came in, and now they are 15th, I believe, or 16th on the league table. Then Ruud van Nistelrooy, spending 2 weeks at home, Leicester signed him on, thinking he's the right man because he was doing wonders with United. After Erik ten Hag left, he won, I think, 3 games consecutively. So Leicester thought they've gotten a good man, a good coach with United. So then they now signed him. 8 home games, not scoring a single goal. His team at home, Leicester City. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, let me leave you guys. Have a very good day. I'll be back with more exclusives. Remember tonight, I want to watch that match. Real Madrid, Arsenal. I'll be back in a short while with more exclusives. Watch out. See you. Shalom and peace.